Heard around the world by everybody and their mama. The Jesse Lee Peterson Radio Show.
I have with me Kimberly Guilfoyle. She is former assistant district attorney for San Francisco and Los Angeles. Today, she is a Fox News host on The Five, as well as Outnumbered, and a regular legal analyst for the O'Reilly Factor and Hannity. She has a brand new bestseller out, making the case how to be your own best advocate. And this book is going to tell you, or is telling you, how to overcome. You can overcome anything. There's nothing in life that you cannot overcome. Kimberly, good morning and welcome to the show.
Hi, good morning. A pleasure to be with you on your fine program.
Thank you so much, and congratulations on your brand new book. I really, really like it, and I highly recommend it to folks.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Labor of love.
That's right. You had a very interesting upbringing. Immediately in your book, you talk about your father who raised you and who passed away in 2008. Men and women who love and respect their fathers do well in life. Talk about that to us. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the role of the father in the family is tremendously important. Always we hear about the influence and the role of the mother, certainly. But I think what needs more exploration and more discussion and emphasis on it, is the role that the father plays in the dynamic. I saw the power of a man like my father raising my little brother and I. My brother was 8. I had just turned 11 when my mother passed away. And just to see him, jump into action to continue to raise us in the way that he felt my mother would best be honored, to teach us to be self-sufficient, to have self-confidence, to work hard, to advocate for ourselves. That was the genesis of this book. And the emphasis that I tell people, because people make excuses, say, well, I have one parent. No, it doesn't matter. There's a tremendous amount that one parent can do, or one human being, by living a life, by example of what you should do as sort of a roadmap for your own personal well-being and success. And that's what I had the pleasure and privilege of witnessing with my father, and the way that he coached me. I mean, he wasn't just like a dad. He was a coach trying to strive for me to be my best.
That's right. It's unfortunate that in America today, if you do encourage men to be men, there are some people out there who would give the impression that you are against women, and that's not true. How do you get around that?
Yeah, I mean, look, I saw, my mother, a Puerto Rican woman, a very strong woman, but, soft inside. My father, a strong Irish immigrant, and they worked beautifully together because my mother knew that my dad was, the head of the house, and she really showed us the respect that she had for him and the way that they were able to work with each other in, mutual accord and respect. I think it was a powerful example and lesson of how the family dynamic can really work very well together. And you have to let, men be men. Let them be strong. Let them be someone who you can rely on, that you can count on, that you look to for guidance and for inspiration and example.
I was surprised. I didn't know you lost your mother to leukemia at the age of 11, and she was just 37. She was very young.
Young, vibrant woman, and but let me tell you, you don't hear me complaining, because the time that I had with her was so powerful. I feel so incredibly blessed by God that I had her on the planet with me for the amount of time I did, because she lives on through me, every day. People say such nice things about that knew my mother. Oh, you remind us so much of your mother. And the way I try and give back, I always felt, and my mother raised me to believe, that when you have been given many blessings, it's incumbent upon you to pay those forward and to pay it back. And that's what I tried to do every day, and what I tried to do by writing this book that's very revealing. I wanted to make it helpful for people so that there's something that speaks to them that could have a powerful impact on their life.
A couple of things I want to ask, but let me first ask, how is your brother doing?
Oh, Anthony's fantastic. He's in Los Angeles. working hard. He runs a very successful company, and I'm going to be seeing him. He's coming 4th of July weekend to visit with me and with my little boy, Ronan. So we're super excited about that.
That's
and,
great.
we grew up together just like a little unit, because especially losing both our parents now, we're all we have. So we really look to each other for love and support.
In your book, it's really encouraging because you tell people really how to move through life, how to have go through a divorce without so much anger and divisiveness. You also talk about negotiating your salary. I'm a little reluctant to ask you about that because some of my employees are listening to the show, and I don't want them to come and try to negotiate a salary after this.
You don't want them to come and say, "Show me the money." Yeah, I love it. I love it. They're gonna now.
Yeah. You talk about dress, and a lot of people seem not to take dressing as important as they did when I was growing up. How important is that when you're looking for a job?
I think it is huge. I'll tell you something. With all the cases I tried in Los Angeles and San Francisco, you better not come into my courtroom looking crazy with a disrespectful outfit, some beach bum shorts and flip-flops and puka shells and that's acting, like a bunch of nonsense, because that shows me you don't have respect for the process, for the court, for the judge, for the victim. So I look for somebody that's like, wow, this is my civic duty, et cetera. So people are constantly being evaluated on how they dress, especially for the occasion. So if you're going to go to a job interview, you better dress the part. That is going to be your quick, 30, 60 seconds of first impression where someone's going to look at you and say, is this someone I want to be with and work with every day? And you want to show them, I have respect for you for the fact that I'm coming to you for a job. I want to show you that I take this seriously, right? It doesn't hurt to just, spiff it up a bit. Dress a little bit appropriately, look nice, look professional. Who's going to think poorly of you for that? I mean, if they, implement, free dress Friday or dress down Friday, once you get the job, fine, but get in the door first.
That's right. And the last question, because of time here, avoiding family drama. I counsel with families and individuals around the country, and the drama is out of control. What do you say to that? What do you say to that?
Stop the drama. Look at all the energy you're wasting when you could be doing something positive with your life and productive, getting a new job, getting a promotion, meeting someone new, doing something about your own personal interests. You have balance and well-being in your life. I get along fantastically with my ex-husband, his family. Ronan and I were just spending the whole weekend with his grandparents. We have the best time because I made an investment that I take very seriously, not only in my ex-husband, but in his family. And so, I try and honor them, my son's, family, because that's his family, his grandparents and his dad. So to me, you got to put the ego, check it out the door. And you've really got to, maybe you're going to have to suck it up a couple times, but doing it for the greater good, especially when a child is involved, you better be the adult in the room and not make it about you or personal grudges.
Kimberly, excellent book. Do you have a website or anything you want to give out?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. I have KimberlyGuilfoyle.com and on my Facebook page, and I'm on Twitter at Kim Guilfoyle and on Instagram at Kimberly Guilfoyle. So you can check all that out. And we got the Fox News 5 page as well, and you can get this book on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, and I certainly appreciate the listeners of your show and the viewers who have made it a national bestseller, so God bless them.
Thank you, Kimberly. God bless you. An excellent book. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you, Seth. Bye-bye.
Bye now. Back in a moment, folks.